trick or treat, smell Brian's feet.
Hey, why my feet?
Because if I said Amy's, it would be super creepy instead of my
that'd be
usual,
true.
just like pretty creepy.
Yeah. Well, hello, everyone. We are the food scientists getting ready to record episode 143.
143.
Sorry.
And
Amy. Now, you'd think week one, maybe, with that going on.
I've got to check my browser settings because I always have it on mute, but when we start, half the time it.
Well, I don't have to wait yet. How's it going? We're kind of doing Halloween. Well, we have a Halloween themed show this week. So
right.
You can't see it except for when I do this, but I have a pumpkin shirt.
And Danny is scary looking.
But you're what are you, Brian?
Oh, I'm that YouTube guy, Frito-Lay Roulette. But I thought, I'd do something because it's Halloween. I thought I'd be sexy Frito-Lay Roulette.
It's funny because you didn't recognize my costume because I forgot to do one piece of mine.
Oh, what's that?
Because I'm also a sexy internet guy.
Oh.
I'm sexy Danny Sussman. So now I just got to do that.
Oh.
I got this going. You can't tell. I won't stand up, but I am wearing skin tight leather pants.
Whoa, no, don't stand up. We don't want to be
No, but I want you to know that it's actually like full on sexy rock and roll me.
Wow.
For Halloween.
Oh wait, no, Lindley, it's me. Hi Heather. It's just
no,
a costume. I'm dressed Frito-Lay. That's a good costume, I guess.
If you get like a special feeling because you're like, wow, that's sexier than I thought, that's because it's a costume. The real Frito-Lay Roulette is not that sexy.
Let me do my impression of him. Yeah, like I gotta get the accent down, but this is a scam. Is that good? That was pretty good, right?
I mean, the 6 people who know who Frito-Lay Roulette are think it's pretty good.
He's pretty famous. I don't know.
Maybe he could promote this podcast.
Yeah, on a side note, before we go to that, for the people watching via YouTube, if me, host Amy, looks a little distracted, it's because Studio Cat had a tooth pulled yesterday, and I just want to make sure she's not doing anything she shouldn't. So if I'm not always looking at the camera, if you see me be like, I'm just checking on Studio Cat.
I thought it was just that we put you to sleep again.
Well, there is that too.
Yeah, we do that a lot.
But now I have a good cover for it.
My mustache isn't real either. This is not.
That's not real.
Thing that it's
no
just a costume.
I can actually attest that I've seen Brian try to grow a mustache that is way darker than he's capable of. That's way more filled in.
Frito-Lay gets laid for days.
Oh, we were talking earlier today. We do have an upcoming episode that will be lays around the world.
Yes.
Part
2, because we've gotten.
Yeah, I mean we've had lays around the world,
but
we've had lays around the world for a long time. But this is gonna be an episode that's really just honing in on lays around the world.
Ooh, Amy, wait! Before
this is off to a start.
Wait, no, Amy, show off your pumpkins.
She did.
Oh, for YouTube?
Yeah,
I did. I'll do it again.
Okay, yeah.
You were just super into you.
See? Yeah. You'll just see the eyes peeking out every now and then.
Oh, I bet.
I should not have had caffeine today. On YouTube. All right.
Okay, everybody. Pause up. This is the Food Scientist Podcast. I'm your host, Amy Zajac. I'm here with Danny Sussman.
Hello and happy Halloween. For now, it's going to get ugly.
And Brian Pierce.
Hello, everyone. We're ready to do some tricking, maybe treating, but definitely tricking.
Yes, we will be tricking and treating with each other, and some question marks, I think. And
it's like Christmas, but snacks and also tricks.
Yeah, and if you're not watching the YouTube channel, you should tune into that to see exactly. I mean, we'll describe as best we can how it goes, of course, as we always do. But
well, it's kind of like I was thinking, Danny. It's Christmas and April Fool's Day combined here because
which is essentially Halloween.
Yeah. Okay.
We got guys in costumes and candy.
We made little gift bags for each other, and we know what we gave each other, but we don't know what we're getting.
Yep.
So it could be a trick, could be a treat, could be anywhere in between.
But I'm involved, so be prepared.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a little worried here. But with that said, before we get into all that, of course, we have news and experiences. And I actually have one of each, which I often skip, but I don't care where we start. I'm just letting everybody know.
I have like mine's it's not fake news because it's true, but it's not like news. It was going to be an experience, but I didn't eat anything, so I'm calling it news.
Okay.
I was in a local grocery store this week, and I saw that there had a sign that said limit 2 cans Campbell's Chicken Gumbo Soup. And I was like, I put it on my social media. I was like, does anybody know what's up with this? That there's some sort of scarcity and limits on Campbell's Chicken Gumbo Soup. And so I found out the answer. And it's sort of COVID, but it's not really COVID. It's that there's a thing called a spoon burger. And a spoon burger was in the Campbell's recipe book in the 1950s. And it's basically a sloppy Joe that has Campbell's Chicken Gumbo Soup in it. And there's a world of people who have been eating it since the 50s.
With beef, ground beef?
Ground beef and chicken gumbo soup and onions and ketchup all mixed together. I found the recipe. It's on Campbell's Soup website. If you Google chicken gumbo sloppy Joe, you'll find it. And so I was like, wow, maybe it's this one store. But in my Googling, I found there's actually, in the last 6 weeks, an entire article in the Grand Forks Herald in the big, that was just dedicated to the chicken gumbo soup shortage because it's not made much and it's in demand because of sloppy Joe.
Yeah, I'm not a big sloppy Joe fan at all, so that just doesn't do it.
I'm not either, but I am a fan of scarcity and investigation. And so I spent a good chunk of today looking for chicken gumbo soup.
Well, I thought you were going to try and make the recipe.
Oh, I am, but I need the soup.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I could make my own chicken gumbo. I mean, when you read the reviews, they go back 15 years, and most of them, they're great. There's one that says the rice makes it look like the sloppy Joe has maggots in it, but we just look past that one. The rest of them say it's great.
I mean, it really does shock me, though. I mean, maybe they just make less of that, but you would think chicken noodle or some other ones would have the limitations on it.
Make it easier, because if you make sloppy Joes on your own, you dice up peppers and onions in it, and those must be.
I don't, but Minnesota bland boy here.
The okra thickens it, is apparently the key, is the okra. So I went from store to store today, and every store I went to had the big display of Campbell's soups, and they have the can things where they're on tracks and they go back and they roll forward, and all of them had a gap where the chicken gumbo soup should be. So the shortage is legitimate, but I am me, and I am relentless, and I will share the video on our social media.
Oh no!
But if I'm kind of showing it on YouTube, if you look, it looks like it's empty, right? It looks very much like empty shelves, like I described. But when I looked in and I looked up, hidden, stuck was one single can of chicken gumbo soup, and I shook that display and I got it loose and it came flying down. And my friends, these go for $10 a can on eBay because it's so hard to find, but I have in my hands 1 can of Campbell's Chicken Gumbo Soup. So it's gonna be time for some sloppy Joe at my house. And
we're
that's
all
the
so
news.
proud.
Yeah, so I'm super proud. I also did find one other thing, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
I have never heard of, but you might have, in the Little Debbie aisle.
Well, that's my jam. Oh, they're amazing. Yeah, the peanut butter crunch. They are way too scarce, though. They're hard to find, but they are very good.
Well, I was at the blessed store that had one well-hidden but accessible can of chicken gumbo soup. Of the 3, they had 3 of those things that could have had it, all empty, but the 1 can was hidden and I got it. And they also had peanut butter crunch. So if you're looking for hard to find things hidden, hit me up. Maybe I'll tell you which store it was.
All right. Well, I have similar soupish news.
I thought you were saying super news because I was feeling super the whole way home.
Oh, it's soups. All right.
You can laugh at that.
Yeah.
They'll laugh in the chat.
Okay, this is something that I will not be eating unless you make me for the show. Hormel Chili is coming out with a new variance of their regular chili called the Ghost Reaper Chili.
I saw that.
Why? I mean, I get that people like spicy. Like, I get that. But the Ghost Reaper? Well,
Ghost pepper and Carolina Reaper pepper are in their chili, or at least in the seasoning.
Yeah, I mean, do you just want to, like, die? Because that's what would happen to me.
I'm thinking if it's canned, it's not going to be like biting into a raw ghost pepper or Carolina Reaper. We had the Carolina Reaper jelly bellies.
Do you remember what that did to me?
Even the mild ones had Bryan, they removed his ability to blink.
People were leaving the chat room because they were feeling sorry for me.
Yeah, my sister was legitimately concerned, and I explained to her, even what happened last week when we had the surprise horseradish. I was like, man, Bryan got shocked. If you want to see surprise Bryan face, listen to or watch episode 142. It got Bryan out of nowhere and was like, people are like, oh, poor Bryan. But as soon as we were done, Bryan was like, oh, we hadn't had that happen in a while. That's why we do live video, people.
No, I was saying, remember when we used to eat all the food before the show and then we talked about it and we weren't even on YouTube. We had a question though. Danny, where did you find those peanut butter crunch Little Debbie's? At a grocery store. I don't know if this is a regional thing or countrywide thing. Walmart tends to have more Little Debbie snacks than they should.
I don't really go into Walmart. It was a Cub Foods.
Which is a local chain grocery store.
Yeah, just a local
chain. Yeah. And most of the Cubs don't have it, but that one did, plus the one can, which as I think about it, maybe I'll pay for the Little Debbie's by selling this on eBay.
Okay, well now I have news. Snickers is getting into the energy bar arena, and they're saying they're making this health conscious food, but really what they're doing is they're rebranding the Marathon Bar.
Yep.
And
they've been out for a while.
Have you had the Marathon Bar, Bryan or Amy?
Huh?
Have you had the Marathon Bar?
I've had the original Marathon Bar, but I haven't seen this one. Oh, and they're also coming out with protein bars. New protein bar.
What the Marathon Bar is.
Yeah, well, they branded the Marathon Bar as the protein bar or as the health bar, but it was really chocolate and caramel with some added nutrients. So I don't know how healthy it was. So now they're coming out with new protein bars that's supposedly more protein, like 15 grams of protein or something.
Well, that's a lot.
And they probably won't taste quite as good.
Yeah, there's definitely a point where it just starts tasting like cardboard. And not the good kind, like the packing peanuts. You know,
I mean, I may try them because supposedly they're hitting shelves soon. The new version, and they're not even calling it Marathon. They're just calling it Snickers protein bars. So they went from the Marathon, rebranding the Marathon to this. So we'll see.
You know what I had this week in the same vein? Kind bars. They have a frozen one now that has ice cream in it. So it's like ice cream and nuts and chocolate and the feeling that maybe you're being healthy.
Yeah, but you're probably not, but oh well.
Yeah.
But it's a kind bar. I mean, I was being kind to myself. Also, yum.
Now, one more quick bit of candy bar news since we're on candy bars. I may as well throw it in there. Fruity Pebbles is coming out with a candy bar.
Is that just like a Rice Krispie bar?
It's white chocolate. No, it's white chocolate. It's a white chocolate candy bar with Fruity Pebbles in it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have, by the looks of it, it doesn't have enough Fruity Pebbles for me.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing too.
You know what? I was just, when I was getting my winter chicken gumbo dinner, I noticed that the cookies and cream Hershey bars had a little label on that said now with more cookies. So I wonder if they're going to have to go in that same direction eventually.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
All right, I have an experience if we're ready to move on.
Let's move on to experiences because I have one too, but you go.
Okay, so IHOP has new seasonal pancakes.
Oh no.
They have cookies and cream pancakes. They have pumpkin spice pancakes. I want to say they have one more that really didn't grab my attention, obviously, because I can't remember it. But I got one today that is a cinnamon roll pancake.
Ooh.
And yeah, I don't know if it's coming across on our YouTube that well here, but there's a lot of cinnamon on it, Amy, so do not eat these. They would not treat you right. If you like cinnamon rolls, if you wanted to try this because you like cinnamon rolls, you will like these. And I gotta say, they did what they were going for. It was good. It really made me want to eat a fresh cinnamon roll, though. Kind of like last week when we were talking about the Golden Grams toaster pastries and just want to eat a donut.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It makes me wonder, like, would you rather have cinnamon roll pancakes or a cinnamon roll?
Right. You know, I mean, if you're at IHOP, it's probably one of the better options, to be honest.
I feel like if you're at IHOP, a series of things have gone wrong.
Yeah, I got the combo meal, and
I'd say, or you have a coupon. One of two things. Either a
IHOP.
There's a, I don't know. I went with Bryan that one time.
I'm still feeling a little nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always feeling a little nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, that's happening. Sexy Frito-Lay roulette is very much nasty.
I'm wearing a Halloween costume. Pretty sexy, if I do say so myself.
I feel ya.
You sit there and be sexy. Frito-Lay, you sit there and be sexy. I'll talk about my experience.
All right. I can do that.
So in my going around my day, driving around town, there's this, and it's not new or anything, but there's a chain called Raising Cane's. They have fast food.
Oh, please. I know my father's watching. You're going to trigger me.
Well, let me keep talking.
I know. I'm trying to just be sexy. I'm sitting here in my head like, be sexy. Be sexy.
But every time I go by, the drive-through is so long. It's wrapped around the building literally twice. And then,
I don't do chains, but that line is justifiable. Those people are caniacs.
I wanted to see if it was as justifiable as it was. So today, I just did this today. And I don't know how well that's going to come across. You can see 2 rows of cars there just.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And they literally lapped the building twice. I'm like, is it really worth it?
Oh, no.
They have 4 combo meals. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And they just have a limited menu. So I was thinking that maybe this won't take that long. It took me half an hour to get through.
So are you a caniac? That's what they call the big fans.
I know. Yes and no. I thought it was very good. The chicken tenders were just incredible. The Texas toast was better than I expected. I mean, it was actually good Texas toast.
So you've covered 2 of the items on the menu.
Yeah. And then I also had the coleslaw and the fries, and I'm not huge into fries. They're crinkle cut fries. Their fries are fine. The coleslaw.
Did you have their sweet tea?
I did not get their sweet tea.
Oh, it's very sweet.
Sweet tea.
Me neither, but it's very sweet.
Yes. And I was not in love with their coleslaw, but that doesn't really matter. I'm not a huge white meat fan, and these are big chunks of chicken breast, and they were so good, though.
They're tenderloins, yeah.
So this is why I say yes and no. It was very, very good. I don't know if it's half an hour good.
Yeah, no, I like Raising Cane's. I'm not a caniac, but I would not wait anywhere for a half hour.
I mean, maybe 15 minutes might be my cut. I'm glad I went and tried it. And next time I go, and I will go again, I'm not going to wait if the line's that long. Anyway, I will get the 3 tender box instead of the 4 because I don't need the coleslaw.
All right.
Oh, and their sauce was good.
Yeah, it's mayo and ketchup. How can you not love it?
There's dark flecks in there. There's some other stuff in there.
Yeah, there's some pepper.
How can you not? Because it's mayonnaise and ketchup. That's how you cannot love it.
Mayo, a little tomato, some pepper, and they're like secret sauce.
Yeah, they call it the Cane's, but it's not their. I think there's more to it than mayo and ketchup. That's what I thought it was when I looked at it, but when I tasted it, it wasn't.
It's
like
black pepper. Yeah.
So anyway, they even have to have a sign out in the parking lot. Because it does wrap around twice to say, hey, make sure you leave a gap so people that just got their food can leave. Oh, now this is Minnesota, so everybody follows that.
Not always.
That would be my in to cut the line.
No,
you can't put the line there. It's physically impossible. Plus, it doesn't work because you'd be past the window.
Now, Amy, here's the big question, though, that I don't know the answer to. Do they have an app where you can order and they'll bring it out to you?
I don't think so.
Crickets.
I didn't look. I don't think so. And I was trying to remember.
Have you not been listening to the podcast?
No, she doesn't listen. Have you ever watched?
I don't download it.
She's busy herding studio cats.
Danny, after things reopen, can you imagine when we go to a buffet with her again? That's going to be
what?
One all over again.
No, this is what we come to expect from Amy. I was at I'm gonna dunk on my father because I know he's watching, and he's got like a big screen TV that he puts the YouTube up on. There's a Raising Cane's near us that's been there for probably about 10 years now, and it's across the street from a Chinese restaurant. And I had forgotten that he has this weakness for chicken fingers, and I feel like you might have the same, Brian. You might have the same weakness for chicken fingers.
I do. I really do.
Right. We're parked in like Chinese restaurant only parking. And we're walking in, and I'm like, as a joke, I point at Cane's and I was like, do you want chicken fingers? And he was like, chicken fingers? Yeah, I want chicken fingers. Let's get chicken fingers. And I'm like, I'm going to have to move the car and do all this stuff. He's like, no. We better get chicken fingers. Let's go get chicken. So I had to move my car. It was a whole thing to get chicken fingers. And then at the end of the meal, he was like, we should have gotten the Chinese food.
On a side note, I saw Lindley agrees that the coleslaw is not so great.
Also in our chat, Danny, your sister dunked on you. And also Corey is saying 20 minutes and no blizzard talk. There is, sad news in Minnesota. It snowed a lot. Yeah. This week. That means the Dairy Queens are starting to close. So there's going to be less Dairy Queen talk, even though we still want to do our Make It Royal Blizzards. My
experience is an ice cream related one.
I
bought a box of these.
Ooh,
okay, that's actually going to be good. That's not a Oreo.
Good Humor Oreo bars, but I bought them because I love the Good Humor chocolate eclair. It brings me back to my childhood, and I can never find the chocolate eclair. I can only find the strawberry shortcake. I looked; it does still exist, but this is pretty good. It's kind of a Oreo, but the Good Humor bar is the cookies and cream ice cream with the Oreo cookie crumbles around the outside. It made me want to just buy an ice cream truck.
So are you saying it's a Oreo because it doesn't really taste like Oreo, or because it isn't quality?
Because it doesn't really taste like Oreo. Okay. It does taste good. Yeah, because
it's a good product, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good product. Like, if you notice, this box is empty.
The chat is cracking me up. I'm sorry if I'm distracted here.
We got good chat.
Let's move on. What's your experience, Brian?
I already gave the cinnamon roll pancakes.
I wasn't listening. I was doing Amy.
That's what the chat is saying. Danny doesn't listen.
I set them all up.
So we get to trick or treat now, right?
We do.
Oh, we do. Get to, have to, whatever word choice you want to go with there.
And where do we want to start?
What are you most scared of?
Your stuff.
Yeah, I guess I am too.
Okay.
I'm a little scared. Both of you gave me coffee flavored things. I don't know.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to get us off.
I don't know.
I'm going to launch this with a big surprise because I know what's in mine. You ready to go big or go home?
Yeah, let's go big. Let's go. Bring it.
Get out the bag that says ghost.
All right. Ooh, it's heavy.
It's heavy. What did I do to you people?
Is it durian?
Reach in there and pull that out.
You got us Lucky Charms marshmallows?
I got you the Lucky Charms, nothing but marshmallow.
Nice.
Unlimited marshmallows. What a treat from me. It's just
meant to be eaten.
Open the bag up and look in there. I actually have an open bag in another room, so I'm going to save these because I've had them. Unless people want to watch
me. Are these meant to be eaten like as a snack?
Open it up and look. Do what you want with it.
Cereal, Brian.
It's an entire bag of just Lucky Charms.
I know what it is.
Marshmallows.
Look at the rainbows.
You know what? You live in America. You have freedom. You could do whatever you want with them. If you want to eat them by the handful, You can.
I don't know what that's supposed to be.
If you want to buy a box of Lucky Charms and just be like, I want like all like marshmallows and a little Lucky Charms, you can do that.
These are good. Like, it's better than the imitation Lucky Charm.
Yeah.
Marshmallow bits. They're some of the best Marpets you can find out there. I'll say.
Yeah, and these are super fresh too.
Gotta put that in hot chocolate.
Yes, Sonia in our chat has a great suggestion for cocoa. That is what I will use these for.
Eat it like cereal, Brian, or put it in your sugar salad.
You know, I asked my mom to do that once when I was little, and I don't remember. I didn't ask her to do it again. I don't think I hated it, but it wasn't a thing. Maybe she wouldn't let me do that anymore.
Well, this is in front of me. This is from Bryan.
Yeah. So what I did for both of you is I had this huge Japanese international snack box that was given to me by a friend of the podcast, Jasmine, for us to do on the show. But then COVID happened and we haven't been able to do it. And there weren't, even amounts of things to split up. So you just both got random things from that box. So if you want to just reach in and pull things out, I know Danny likes that.
I do.
Okay, now what is that, Danny?
It says taro on it.
And it looks like pictures of corn.
Yeah, it's definitely little corn cobs.
And they're painting something.
And they're anthropomorphized.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think a lot of things are going to be here. But yeah, they have paint brushes and paint cans.
These things look at this.
They might be good. Those actually might be good.
It's like a giant straw.
What do they taste like?
They taste like corn pops. They taste like Cheetos, but without the Cheeto. Like the puffy ones.
Okay.
I like these a lot.
So they taste like Cheetos without the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Amy, I know you're pulling out Google Translate there. Are you able to figure out what you have?
No, it says like 51 toy. I have no idea.
Well, what you can figure out is how it tastes.
Yeah, so what's the picture on it? That might be a clue.
Looks like a soccer ball.
Oh, it tastes like a soccer ball, I bet. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe it's leather.
And I honestly don't know what it is. Is that like a rice?
It smells like bread. It just smells like a roll, but it feels like a Cheeto.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like toast.
Just toast?
Just like dry toast. Like if you toast it all the way through without burning with a little bit of butter or something.
Now, I do know there are several rolls like that split amongst you. I know at least one of them tastes like beef tongue. So we'll see whenever we get there.
Does it say that in English?
No, I had to translate that.
Oh, good. I can't wait for that. Do you have one too, Brian?
I don't. I was going to, but I have no idea where.
So do we want to keep eating out of this bag or just try something else?
I think there's a lot. So why don't you both take another one real quick? And
apparently I'll take another one of these rolls.
I'll take a roll.
And I think if you do the translate on the top of it, like the very top part, that's going to be the easiest way to.
This one
looks like a bicycle.
Okay, well maybe that tastes like bicycle tire.
This one does not have a picture of a sad cow, so I'm taking that as good news. It says corn potager a taste. So mine I think is going to taste something like corn.
Yeah, yours is probably going to be like
it's like the giant version of the other ones, but with green speckles on it.
It looks like the cob, when you're done eating corn on the cob.
It smells different. It smells almost like candy. I'll try to make this sexy.
This one's darker. Oh, this does not smell good.
Oh, this is corn. Like, this is corn. This is corn on the cob.
This one's empty. This one has a hole in the center.
Yeah, so does mine.
Oh, mine didn't. The first one didn't.
The flavor is on the outside. Mine is grilled corn on the cob.
Oh, all right. All right. Oh, no. Oh, Amy gave quite a face there.
I don't know what that is, but it's not good.
Is it beef?
A serious case of Bryan face.
Does it taste like tongue?
Well, it smells fishy, but it doesn't taste like fish. I don't know what it tastes like.
And you weren't able to translate anything on top?
Nothing useful. I will try again. I'll try on the ingredients here.
Should we start on something else while Amy dissects what she just ate?
You know what? Danny, let's go into Amy's one of her bags here.
Sure. Do you want to do a little container?
Sure. So we have a fancy little Tupperware here. Amy, is this all one thing?
Well, there's different things in there, but you see them
I think I'm seeing a treat here. I think I am seeing a special K-bar or chocolate peanut butter bar.
Yeah, this is the treats container.
Okay.
Oh, we have all sorts of treats. Did you make these for us?
I did not make those.
Oh. Now,
are these Biscoffs and Go expired?
Those I figured you would love.
Yeah. The last time I had these, I put those on the podcast. They were expired.
Oh, well, I don't think these are expired. No.
Good.
And then I just loved this one because did you look, Bryan?
Oh.
You can now mainline.
Oh.
Peanut butter.
These Skippies have packets for lunches, but they also have bigger packets that have the tube on them where you could just squeeze it in your mouth.
For the after show on YouTube, I'll do a packet of these.
And I will put it on celery. Because that's what I like.
I will say, this is really efficient because this does not look like a big pouch. It's not a very thick pouch, but it is a 190 calorie pouch. Well done, Skippy.
With 7 grams of protein in it.
Oh, so it's healthy.
Peanut butter is so healthy. Get out of here.
You want an interesting fact about this, Pat? This pouch has 32 grams of peanut butter. Of those 32 grams, 16 of them are fat. That is half fat.
It just keeps...
It's probably that good fat that they talk about.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I have a lot of that. I got some pretty good fat.
Quarantine has given that to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Danny, do you want us to open one of your bags?
I think Amy's still trying to translate.
Okay.
No, we can go. We can move on. I was just trying to be helpful here, but I'm having issues.
Okay, pick something. You could pick one of my bags.
Let's go with the ghoul bag.
The ghoul bag.
Okay. Ghoul.
Oh, what is it? It's peanut chews.
Goldenberg's peanut chew.
Okay.
I did this because I wanted to do a little shout out to our friends at Just Born who make Peeps. Because they're not selling Peeps, but they do own the Goldenberg's brand of peanut chews. Also, you don't really see these in stores a whole lot.
I've never seen these before in my life.
You sometimes see them in like a little bite size in a bag, but the full size bars, although this is actually, if you look, it's 8 pieces in here.
Yeah.
They're hard to come by, but I was curious to see. I don't know if these are a trick or a treat.
I mean, it's peanuts in there. That's just one step away from peanut butter.
And it's from the maker of Peeps, and they're our good friends.
They are our friends. I will say that.
You get 8 little chocolate-covered peanut nuggets.
This is so much better than a Peep. It's like a Charleston chew with peanuts.
It's putting the chew in chew.
I like them.
Yeah, no, this is good. I like it.
They've made these since 1917, and yet you've never had one.
Never heard of them.
Basically, since you were like, what, 6 years old when these came out?
7.
Okay.
All right, let's go back to the International Japanese bag and for another treat or two.
Uh-oh.
I will try whatever this is.
Okay, now, Amy, I have a few friends who have lived in Japan for some time. And right before the show, well, I put a picture of these things on social media and tagged some of them. And just before the show, one of them commented on that specific thing and said it's like Cheetos.
Oh, okay.
So that one might be good.
I'm going to let Amy do that. And while Amy is trying hers, I am going to quit the podcast. I'm done.
What did you pull out, Danny? Oh, that's the one I saw.
Oh, octopus picture.
Yeah, and if you look, you can see the grain on this. I'm not translating, but I'm like 95% sure this is like octopus jerky.
I think you might want to translate because I think it's just going to confirm, if you want that.
I pointed my translate app at it and it got me nowhere.
These Cheetos are a little barbecue-y. They're not bad. I mean, they're not Cheetos. You know what I mean. These Japanese cheese puff snacks.
Amy, what's
I'm still trying to place this. It's some kind of fish. It really is some kind of fish.
No, in our chat, Caroline, he's doing it. After all these years, he's doing it.
Yeah. The only thing that the Translate app told me is right underneath that octopus, it says the photograph is an image. So in case you thought that was a real octopus.
No, it's not. It's not.
That is not.
Yeah, I think that might be a gummy, actually, Danny, an octopus gummy.
I think that it might be it is like this is like a fruit leather.
And even though I kind of gave them out randomly to you two, I did maybe choose that one for you intentionally.
Yeah, no, this is like the consistency and stickiness of fruit leather with an octopus on the package. And here we go.
From the chat, suck it up, Buttercup.
That is delicious.
Oh, eat the whole thing then. Show us how
it is delectable. It is. I am enjoying every chew of it.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like fish.
Oh no.
And leather got together and had disgusting BDSM terribleness, and it produced that. I would have more, but I just choose not to. I could eat all of that. I could eat rolls of them.
You know what? The after show, you can finish it then and show us how much.
I could do that. Just like that one Dairy Queen could make the royal, but wouldn't. You see, right? I could do that, but I won't. I took it well.
Did you want to do another Japanese snack, or should we?
Sure.
I think we both kind of have a lot, so we might not get all of them.
And get whatever this is.
Mine has apples all over the package.
Oh, that's probably good. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, Amy. It looks like flowers.
Even the character on it doesn't look too happy.
I don't know. This has fruit and maybe meat, all falling into a pot. Look, it does. It's like a pot. It looks like an apple, and it's holding up some sort of thing that's like
I hope it's fruit and meat.
Like a pasty. I don't know. It's just another log. I'd be sexy with this one too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's like Apple Jacks.
Okay, so just fruit, not fruit and meat.
Yeah, way better than octopus fruit leather. Way better. A little tart, but like an apple, but sweet.
International snacks are always, interesting for us to try because they are so different from the American sugary snacks that we're used to.
I enjoy this one a lot. I also enjoyed the corn.
Okay, I started translating some of the ingredients on this, and it was stuff like bris and clot.
Wait, you're eating a bris?
Yes.
I don't think you're supposed to eat
just
that.
Like,
Take a different moil. That's not okay.
Oh, it's weird. It's slimy.
Yeah,
is that fruit leather too?
Yeah, that's the same stuff that I had.
Oh.
Amy had Bryan face twice in one show.
You just ate one of these, Danny?
No, mine had an octopus on it. Yours has garlic. While Amy's getting that down, you want to start on this, Bryan?
Yeah, we have a nice little gift package here.
Okay.
No, this is my week. I never get to enjoy this. It's usually me who's the sacrificial lamb.
Oh, she took a little freaking nibble out of the corner of that. Look how much of a bite I took out of the octopus. I took a big bite out of the octopus. Amy had a corner, and you'd think she was dying over there.
She looks like she is.
That is some serious host face.
Oh my goodness, what is it, Amy?
Yeah, speak to us, Amy. Describe it.
Oh no.
It doesn't, now it tastes like Diet Coke and death.
When I smelled it, I couldn't tell what it smelled like because it just cleaned out the sinuses.
Oh, I should
Not
have.
like spicy food does. There's something else in there that's like alcohol, octane, something. I don't know, ethanol.
Well, maybe put it in your car. I don't know.
Why am I licking my fingers? That's horrible.
Not a smart idea.
Okay, so this was the maybe.
It's where there's original.
Oh, I think there's lemon in here.
Yes.
Is this a lemon pound cake?
It's homemade pound cake, but it's lemon. You don't like lemon desserts, but you like cake, so let's see.
You made this?
I did.
We'll see how lemony it is. That's going to be the qualifier.
I have to say, it looks very nice.
It's very poundy. This was very nice of you, Amy.
That was the question mark. Neither trick nor treat. I don't know. And since I just wanted something else in there, I threw
everything you need to know about it is this. I feel like this looks really good. It came out tasting like what it should. I'm going to put it back in the container now.
And I threw old person candy in there for Danny, but
I do love caramel apple Werther's.
I didn't even taste that as caramel apple.
Yep.
Did you just like swallow the Werther's whole?
No, I ate it just thinking this is caramelish.
And I actually have not had these either, so I'm going to eat one because I love caramel.
Oh yeah, there's a little apple in there.
Yeah, it's not strong. It's not very strong, but yeah, it's in there.
I really like these.
If I was old, I would really like them because it takes a week to chew it. Really good for passing the time when you got nothing else to do.
About how many Japanese snacks do you both have left?
Too many.
I have 3.
And I think you also have something that looks like a cookie in yours.
I do have something
more than I
that
thought. I
looks
have
like
4.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have one that looks like a cookie.
Why don't you go ahead and do that one next, Amy? Dealer's choice.
Do you know what this cookie is?
I don't. But it's red, so that scares me.
So in other words, you gave us the Japanese snacks you thought were most likely to kill us.
Okay, well, I have a bunch of little things. I should take one of these.
This smells like soy sauce.
Okay, yeah, maybe it's good.
It's also hard to bite. I'm gonna try to keep my teeth and do this sexy.
I will go for the one with Winnie the Pooh on it.
That was so sexy, Danny.
My dentist once told me I have a strong mouth.
Yeah,
you just got to witness it.
I'm trying to take pictures while I go. Yeah.
It's a salty cookie, like a salty rice cake, like a rice cake that's been marinated in soy sauce and roasted. I would eat that again.
Okay, good.
Okay, let me try my little thing here. Looks and smells like a marshmallow. It had Winnie the Pooh on the cover.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I just realized?
It's a chewy filled marshmallow.
What's it filled with?
That's a good question.
Is it like just a nougat-y sort of thing?
No, it's like a pink frosting, some kind of fake berry flavor. Vaguely strawberry, maybe?
Fake berry frosting in the middle. Okay.
You know what I just realized, everybody? Well, Bryan gave us a bag of mostly tricks. Amy and I both, I think we said we had like one that was a trick, one that was a treat, one that was somewhere in the middle. My treat was the marshmallows.
Oh.
Amy's treat
peanut butter and
was the peanut butter. My I'm not sure was the peanut chews. Amy's not sure's was the lemon cake, which means we have 2 tricks left. Both of these are attempts to trick. We have Danny's attempt to trick, and we have Amy's attempt to trick. Strap in, kids. This is about to get messy.
I think I want to mix things up and go with Amy's trick. I'm not psychologically ready yet for Danny's trick.
Okay, but don't leave the chat because Bryan Face is coming.
Oh, no.
Oh. Yeah. The sour Brite candy corn. This is kind of like the candy corn we just had. Also broth.
Yes, I bought this before you bought that because you guys love candy corn. So I went for Trolls.
Okay,
and then that is candy corn caramel apple.
Oh.
Which I don't know if we tried. We usually don't try the mallow creams.
sour Brite sour candy corn. That's a lot of words.
There's 3 flavors. There's cherry lemon, strawberry grape, and orange lime.
I decided I couldn't just do regular candy corn because we've done that.
These are super sour.
I read they came out last year, but I saw them on the shelves. So
And probably from last year still.
I did not look at any dates on them, so just let you know.
Ooh, okay. Let me try these. What are these other ones? The caramel apple chews?
Mallow creams?
No, okay.
It would be funny in the chat. They're saying it would be funny if Amy's was durian, which it wasn't, but we still have mine to go.
I'm thinking mine's going to be coffee. I haven't come across coffee yet.
I've been known to put durian in mystery gifts.
I'm thinking I'm gonna open it up and a pie's gonna hit me in the face.
I do have a couple of pie face games at my house, so we could do that. But are you ready? Are you ready for mine?
I'm ready.
Good news and bad news.
No.
It's not durian.
Oh no!
It's a spicy meat chip. It's a spicy chicken.
Yeah, not just meat, it's
chip.
chicken.
From Jordan, of all countries. So from the Middle East, the spicy fried chicken. Just drumsticks, it looks like.
I don't think it matters what cut it is.
The brand, it seems to be crunchy. These are oven baked, so they're healthy.
Oh, good. That's yeah.
So the chicken is fried. The chips are not. Oh my, they're not chips. They are not chips.
Is it chicken skin?
No, it's like a spicy chicken Cheeto.
Ooh.
This is not a Frito-Lay.
Ooh, that is, wow. That smell, I can't even get at it.
It's not as bad as the slimy leather thing.
That tastes like spicy fried chicken in a puff. Another one, Frito-Lay. Do you think Frito-Lay would introduce this to the line of foods?
No, I think he would. I'm going to do my Frito-Lay roulette impression again. This is a scam. I can't do his voice.
That's the worst Frito-Lay impression.
On his impersonation.
If you want, you could go back to the cameo you bought. You spent a lot of money to get that guy.
I spent $100 getting you that video.
I know. You spent a lot of money.
I still get some little things from Bryan.
Yeah.
You know what this tastes? It tastes like shake and bake.
It kind of does. You're right.
Oh, you're right.
It's not as spicy as I was hoping it would be. You know what? This is more snackable than it should be.
It still tastes enough like chicken where it's gross.
I didn't say it's good. I said it's snackable.
Yeah, I love chicken. It should not be in a snack.
Well, is there anything else that you really want us to taste, Bryan?
We're
running long on time.
Wait. Yeah, no. I believe, Danny, you have a beef tongue stick.
Oh, I do.
And Amy has an actual beef tongue.
You know what? When I was a kid and I would go to my grandparents' house.
It looks like a stick to me. Or is that not it? Or is
it
this
might be, I don't. Amy, you can pick something. I really. Oh wait, what was that, Amy?
Oh yeah, this is beef tongue flavored.
Okay, let's go with that one.
So I'm going to tell a story. When I was a kid, I would go to my grandparents' house, and they would have tongue sandwiches, right? They'd have like the platter of deli meats to make your own little sandwich. And one of the things on it was tongue, and I was a child, so I just thought that was a name. Like that's just a food. Like, oh, they just call it tongue. Like, it's just a word. And then one day I was there at the deli counter when my grandfather got the tongue, and they took out the big cow's tongue on the slicer because I just knew it as round slices of meat. I didn't realize it was like, and I saw it. I could never eat it again because I knew what it was, but it didn't taste bad until that. So this is not my first experience with tongue, although it is my first experience with tongue-flavored snacks from Japan, which I guarantee it's going to be not as bad as octopus.
I was worried this thing I have was going to be shriveled meat, but it's like a giant raisin, but flat.
I hate shriveled meat. That's
It smells like a raisin, and I'm going to taste it.
This smells like rancid meat. This smells like meat that has been in places you don't want to go. This is meat that has been in a mouth. You know what I mean? It's a tongue.
Raisin is super salty. That's weird.
Yeah.
All I taste is a salt bomb.
Are eyes on me? I have all of the attention. I will try this. How do you pray? How do you pray? Is it like what's the thing?
Like, here's the church, here's the steeple, open the doors, and there's Danny.
Whatever it is, here we're gonna do all of that.
Ready to get out of this.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, I almost ate the foil. That would have been bad.
Well, that might be the best part. You don't know. It's
Thanks for listening, everybody. It's been a great week. We have been the Food Scientists. It's been 143 episodes of fun. We enjoyed it. We had a good run. I would say subscribe, but this is the end.
He's trying to act like we're done, but I have something here that Bryan gave me. He gave me chalk. I don't know what. It came wrapped in a wrapper.
Wow.
I've got so many. Oh, Emmy, get out of there. I don't know what it smells like. Kind of tastes like chalk.
Thanks for listening, everybody. We've been the Food Scientist Podcast.
But we'll just say that this is definitely a week you'll probably want to like just hit up the highlights on our YouTube if you're not watching us.
If you're just listening and made it this far, send us an email at foodscientistpodcast@gmail.com and I will send you cookies and cream Oreos as a thank you for just listening to that.
But also, hey, check us out on social media. You can go to foodscientist.net. That's our website. That will give you all the links. But hey, special shout out for our Facebook Food Scientist Podcast Facebook group. We've been having a lot of fun conversations on there too lately. So join that also.
Everybody. I was chowing down on lemon pound cake, so thanks for listening, everybody.
Have a great week.
Bye-bye. And now y'all can watch Bryan chug-a-lug peanut butter.
I'm ready for that one.
And you could even put it with the Biscoff.
I thought I would do it straight up. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay.
I'm just gonna eat my pound cake.
Is there an easy way to open this? I'm not seeing a little tube. Maybe the other one has one. No, I don't have little tears in the corner. I'll just rip it. There we go.
That seems like a fair way to go.
All right, let's see. How many servings is this? Just out of curiosity.
One.
Oh, just one. Hey. That was messier than I thought.
That was disgusting.
Sonia loved it.
Sonia is probably on a delay.
She's probably doing the same thing right now.
We need to talk.
I like that more than I should have. I'm just gonna say.
Thanks, Heather. Studio Cat appreciates the love and kisses.
Oh, I just ate one of those candy corns.
I know there's so much here. It's like, what do I eat? What do I not?
You know what? You're pretty sick.
You know what I almost did for the tricks? I have lots of leftover podcast food. I was going to take a sampling of all your least favorites.
Oh, wow.
You know what?
Narrow that down for me.
I'm just going to sit here and stare at my very rare chicken gumbo soup.
Daniel, I think you were going to finish that octopus.
I think you're wrong. I said I could. I never said I would.
I thought you were going to do that for the after show.
No, I am not that needy for attention.
Yes, you are.
If we had a Patreon and I was getting paid, but we don't, so I'm not. You, my friend, have no shame. You have no shame. You will do cheap. Yeah. You will also do things for like adulation. You, when I say to someone, I have like 12 cans of Mountain Dew that I have no use for. Do you want them? They're like, no. And their response is, Bryan will probably take them if they're free. And then you're like, I don't really like Mountain Dew. Oh, but they're free. Yeah, I'll take them.
No, it's like you've had them since June. They're not being, consumed at all. And I know people, like my parents are always looking for soda when they're here. And I'm healthy. I don't have soda in the house.
Bryan, you just ate 190 calories of peanut butter.
Well, that's because you made me.
I didn't make you. You volunteered that.
Oh, I thought you made me.
I didn't. Because if I made you do anything, then you would have the right to make me eat that disgusting octopus jerky. And I was not putting myself in that position. It's like asking people to help you move. If you're like, hey, can you help? I'm just moving down the street. Would you mind carrying in this couch?
Yeah, you made me eat the spicy chicken puffs.
I'll eat more of them.
Very true, Shanna. It's not the first time he's said that.
The good news is that Heather will give us all of her money. That's what I've learned in the chat just now.
Should we get to 1,000 downloads for the podcast or 500 YouTube subscribers? We should do the Patreon.
I think we should do it now because the suckers should eat.
We're not that thirsty. We just want people to enjoy it.
We just want attention. We don't need money.
Your attention, not your money. That's
right.
Your money. That's
if I know one thing about us all is the one thing that ties us all together. We're rich.
Yes. Because you know what we don't want people to say about us if we start asking for money. We don't want people to be like,
we are not a scam.
Wait, no, I'm gonna do it. Okay. The food scientists are a scam. Did that sound like him?
I'm gonna try it. The food scientists are a scam.
Scam. Yeah.
Scam.
Yeah. I've been working on that impression for a while. I wanted to surprise y'all.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Thumbs up, subscribe.
I'm going to end this before you try to pressure me into eating octopus again.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Have a great week,
everyone. Bye.
Bye.